Hey guys, it's Sam with The Blind Spot. I have something very special to talk about today. I am here at Radio Eye. It's an amazing organization and service here, local service here in Lexington. And in fact, I'm here with Amy Hatter. She works here and she is going to tell us all about it. Amy, thank you very much for talking with me.
Oh, well, thank you for having me on today.
Good. So, can you tell us more about Radio Eye?
Yes, we are Kentucky's only radio reading service. And what we do is we broadcast the reading of printed news and material over special radios and a lot of other broadcast methods using volunteers. Mm-hmm. So we have about 200 volunteers a year come in and lend us their time and their voices to read programs like the Lexington Herald Leader, the Grocery Show, which is wildly popular.
Oh.
We read grocery ads from Kroger, Meijer, and Lucky's here in Lexington, and then in other grocery stores around the state. Mm-hmm. Health material, magazines, bunch of different newspapers in addition to the Herald Leader. We read People magazine, which is more popular than you might think. Just anything our listeners tell us they want to hear, we do our best to put it on the program.
That's
We're
awesome.
a 24-hour-a-day service. We're available on a bunch of different broadcast methods. I'm going to list them.
Okay.
Subcarrier authorization radio. It's a sideband lower powered radio, so we have special radios that we give out for that. Mm-hmm. We broadcast on our website, radioi.org. We broadcast on 2 different telephone systems. We partner with NFB Newsline to get out to all of their subscribers throughout the state. Mm-hmm. And then we also have our own toll-free number for people to call, and it automatically connects them to our Eastern Kentucky broadcast.
Okay.
We broadcast in a number of hospitals and nursing homes, either through our special radios or through their in-house TV system. We broadcast on TV in Lexington and Frankfort. In Lexington, it's through the library channel for 2 hours in the morning, and in Frankfort, it's through the Frankfort Plant Board cable 24 hours a day.
Okay.
We have internet radios for people who have access to the internet but maybe don't have a computer. We broadcast on a smartphone app called iBlink Radio, and I believe that's it. But we're always looking for a way to kind of reach our listeners where they are. Mm-hmm. If they're on the telephone, if they want a radio, if they are already online and want something a little more portable. So we're always trying to reach out to as many people as possible in as many ways as possible.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's a free service, you said?
Yes.
Are the radios that you can provide, are those free? Or
yes, we give them out to our listeners. We do ask for a donation,
yeah,
but that doesn't preclude anyone from ever getting a radio.
Right.
In order to get a radio, all someone needs to do is fill out an application, and they need to have an eligible disability. Okay. And that runs the gamut. We consider it as any disability that makes reading difficult or impossible. So we have people who have lost their vision, either when they were young or recently. We have people who have lost some physical capabilities, maybe through arthritis or an accident, or maybe people who have multiple sclerosis, mm-hmm. Or cerebral palsy. Anything that makes holding a book or turning a page difficult. Right. So anything that makes reading difficult or impossible makes someone qualified. Right. And then we broadcast by radio in 41 counties in Kentucky. Uh-oh. But the best way to know if you're eligible in the right areas is to just look on our website or give us a call. And even someone, if they're not in the radio range, there's still the telephone, the internet, the apps, all of that.
Yeah. The apps, I wanted to touch on that. Is that for iOS or Android or both?
I believe it's both. I don't think it's on Windows phones yet, but I believe it was built first for iPhones, mm-hmm. and then it came on Android.
Oh, excellent.
And it's called iBlink.
And I'm sure that's a free app.
It is a free app.
Yeah.
Everything we do is free.
Excellent. Well, I've never been much of a newspaper reader, but partly because I can't read the newspaper. So I love watching the news. I would definitely...
We also have books and short stories.
Yeah, I would love that.
History programs, a lot of things for people who aren't as interested in the news too.
Awesome. Well, I have spent some time here. I did a little program which will also be on the channel. Stay tuned for that. And I'm very impressed with the whole setup, the location, the offices, the studios. It's very professional, and I think it's a great service. And I have a lot of viewers that aren't in Kentucky. There's probably equivalent services out there
Yes,
in
there
other
is
states.
at least one service in almost every state.
Okay.
We belong to an international organization called the International Association of Audio Information Services, and I'm a treasurer. So it's a bunch of different reading services across the country, and in Australia, New Zealand. We're talking to a country in the Mideast to try to get them started on one. So that's IAAIS is to find that, or you can always just call or email me, and I'll hook you up with the ones I can find.
Acronyms. They're always acronyms.
Always acronyms.
Everybody makes it into an acronym.
Yeah.
Well, definitely check it out, guys. I will put links down below in the description how you can get a hold of Radio I here in Kentucky and also in your own state. So it's an excellent service. Thank you guys very much for putting it on.
Well, thank you.
And if you have the opportunity to check them out and donate, I'm sure they would always appreciate that.
Yes. All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.